TARC is no stranger to protests like this scene from our archives from 2020. From its riders to employees, there have been several expressions of major frustration. The ongoing problems are coming to light as TARC is now negotiating with the employees union on a brand new contract.
A lot of people are checking on when can they leave. Are they at their retirement age?
Those negotiations are taking place as TARC reports its hiring numbers are trending in the right direction. But as WHS 11's Connor Steffen discovered, those numbers do fluctuate day by day.
TARC's seen a lot of changes since the onset of the pandemic, both for staff and riders. Now, heading into the summer, they say that their staffing numbers are improving, but still very fluid.
It's always fluid. It's always fluid. You know, folks could decide to a wave of retirements or people leave.
It's that higher turnover rate keeping TARC aggressive in its hiring efforts. Looking back to the start of the new year, an already short-staffed TARC was operating without 11% of its workforce, out with COVID-related absences as Omicron infections spiked, leading TARC to advise riders to only use its services for essential trips. Now, 6 months later,
things are getting better. We're still very much actively hiring, but we're seeing things trend in the right directions.
While TARC says it's since recovered, it's still in need of 30 drivers to operate its fixed bus routes. Its total number of available operators remaining stagnant at around 325 personnel throughout all of 2020 so far. It also says it plans to add 3 more routes to its systems come August.
My members, we're showing up every single day. They depend on us.
Lillian Brentz has worked as a TARC driver for more than 13 years. Now the president of the union representing over 500 TARC employees. For her, it's the turnover rate that's most concerning. She says indicative of stressful aspects that come with the job.
To deal with the mental health, civil unrest, changing traffic conditions, the job can be overwhelming. And so that's part and reason on why this particular job is not for everybody.
Well, I think there's lots of work that's difficult, but I think the meaning of what we do and the value we put in the community is really important.
Well, Lillian agrees. Currently in the midst of contract negotiations, she says she'd like to see a greater emphasis put on training staff to deal with the stressful situations mentioned.
In order for us to continue to be moving in the positive direction as far as moving this city at one bus at a time, we're going to have to work together.
In Louisville, Connor Steffen, WHAS 11 on your side.